morning, I'm Dr. Kerry Chant from New South Wales Health with the COVID update for Tuesday the 9th of November. There were 222 locally acquired cases of COVID reported in New South Wales in the 24 hours to 8 p.m. last night, and there were 66,000 COVID tests reported during that same period. Across New South Wales, it's pleasing to see those high rates of vaccination continue to inch upwards to our objective of achieving 95% double vaccination. We've got 93.9% of people aged 16 and over had received their first dose, 89.9% were fully vaccinated, and in our 12 to 15-year-old age group, we've got 80.1% have had their first dose and 69.6% are fully vaccinated. Today, I'm sadly announcing the deaths of 4 people with COVID, 2 women and 2 men. 1 person was in their 50s, 2 people were in their 80s, and 1 person was in their 90s. 3 people were from southwestern Sydney and 1 person was from Albury. A woman in her 90s was a resident of the Mercy Place aged care facility in Albury where she acquired her infection. She was not vaccinated, and there's been 9 deaths linked to that outbreak in that facility. Can I express my sincere condolences to those who have lost loved ones. We currently have 254 COVID cases admitted to hospital, 42 people in intensive care, 20 of whom require ventilation. Again, underlying that whilst our case numbers are low, that COVID is a very severe disease for some. Again, yesterday we released a report which highlighted again the benefits of vaccination. Every skerrick of scientific evidence supports the role of vaccines in keeping people safe. They work in 2 ways. 1, protecting you against severe disease, so lessening your chances of requiring hospitalisation or ICU admission or death. And they also protect you from getting infected and therefore reducing your risk of transmitting the virus to those around you. No, the vaccines aren't 100% effective, and therefore you still need to get tested if you've got COVID symptoms. And it is important that everyone continues to get tested. At this time, we are trying to keep our cases of COVID as low as possible in the community and continue to roll out to the vaccine to anyone who has not yet had the opportunity to or has not yet come forward. We're really encouraging people to take up the both 3rd primary dose, and that's for people that might have underlying health issues that suppress their immune system, where they actually need 3 doses as part of their primary course. So if you've got renal dialysis, if you've got on medications that actually target your immune system, if you've got underlying immunocompromise, if you've got some forms of cancer and are on treatment and immunocompromised for that, check with your clinician. You may need a 3rd dose, and that can be given 2 months after you've received your 2nd dose. And then there is a booster recommendation. So anyone who has had a vaccine, if you're 18 years and older, who's had a vaccine for COVID greater than 6 months ago, your 2nd dose, please come forward and get your booster urgently. It is critical we do those boosters in a timely way. And again, just to remind people, even if you've had AstraZeneca as your primary course, you will be offered a Pfizer booster dose. And just again, whilst it is pleasing to see our case numbers at this level, it is important that we continue to suppress the virus, and therefore we need to continue to get tested. If you've got symptoms, get tested and stay at home. And also it's important we take these simple measures to maintain COVID safety. So wear a mask when you're in those indoor venues, physically distance. If you've got underlying health conditions, just be cautious about the settings in which you engage with other people. These precautions are going to form part of our day-to-day actions as we live with COVID. And thank you once again for the amazing efforts of the New South Wales community in maintaining those testing numbers, and also the efforts that you've done to help us achieve this level of COVID cases at the moment. Obviously, I want to see them go down even further, but we're very pleased at where we are at the moment.